Hi friends, welcome to channel English Easy Learn. This is your Manjula. Today is August 15th, a very special day for all Indians. We know that today we are celebrating the 75th year of Indian independence. Yes, freedom. We did not get this freedom at a very less price or very easily. It is the greatest gift of our forefathers or our national leaders who have fought against the Britishers in so many sleepless nights, blood tortures, bloodshed, and a slave time. Yes, our freedom fighters have undergone all these situations to bring us this freedom for what we are today. Yes, and Britishers ruled Indians 200 years ago. Before Britishers came to India, it was only Hindus and Muslims which was ruling the country. But after Britishers came, our history was divided into three, that is, Hindu, Muslims and Britishers. Yes, James Mill, who was a Scottish economist, he says that India had lot of wealth, but they didn't know how to use it. So he said, European civilization or the Western civilization has to emerge into India, only then India can be developed. So when Britishers came here for the purpose of trade, they started to acquire territories. That is why we say from trade to territory. And one by one they started to take away all our places, all our kingdom. And then they started to make us as their slaves. Complete freedom was taken away by them. Yes friends. So we have seen so many national leaders like Chachaji, Subhash Chandra Bose, Bhagat Singh, Gandhi ji, and so on. And not only male leaders, we also have female leaders, Sarojini Naidu, Indira Gandhi, Oneke Obawa, Kittur Rani Chennamma, Jhansi Rani. And I don't know how many of you know about Oneke Obawa. Oneke Obawa, she was a great warrior of Karnataka, of Chitradurga district. Today it is known as Chitradurga district, but it was called as the Rock Fort. Chitradurga means the complete Chitradurga is covered with the rock fort by its surrounding. And in this rock fort at Chitradurga, Sangoli Rayana IV was the ruler during that period. Oneke Obawa's husband, he was the watchman who was guarding the entry of that kingdom. In his duty, he asked for the water. But when Oneke Obawa sees that in the vessel there is no water, so when she brings the vessel to the river bank and when she wants to fetch the water, at that time she sees that the opponent parties, the enemies of Hyder Ali, the soldiers of Hyder Ali are coming to attack the fort, coming to attack the kingdom. So as a woman, she doesn't know what to do at that time. So what she does? She comes to the house, and if she sees that her husband is having food, and she didn't want to disturb her husband because he has worked a lot, he was safeguarding the kingdom, and then he has come for the lunch, so she did not want to disturb him. So what she did? She took a pestle. Pestle is nothing but it is a long stick which we use to hit or grind the grains. In Kannada it is known as onake. In Tamil we say olak. She took that and she hid it behind the entrance of that fort, a kind of hole entrance on that rock. So as one by one the enemies were entering, she hit it with that pestle and she killed each one, and she pulled their body and she hid it somewhere. I think she had killed more than 100 of soldiers of Hyder Ali. And then when her husband, finishing his lunch, when he comes and sees that all dead bodies are lying around the entrance of the fort and everywhere the bloodshed, and she is completely drenched with the blood. So he is very shocked. And then the ruler and her husband appreciates her for her presence of mind. Though she was a woman, she did not think that, or she did not get scared of that situation. She stood all alone and she fought against the soldiers of Hyder Ali, and she saved that kingdom, and she died on the same day very proudly. And till today we all study about so many women freedom fighters like that. But In current situation, what are we doing? We are fighting for each and everything. Whatever we need, we are fighting. Friends, remember one thing. Freedom is not by asking or taking. It is our birthright. Freedom for everyone is our birthright. We have the rights. That is what it is written in the Constitution. So nobody can take away our freedom. And better, let us not let our freedom to others. And that day there was lot of unity among our Indians. So they all together fought and they bought freedom for us. But in today's situation, if you see, there is no that unity because we have all forgotten the sentence which was coined out by Jawaharlal Nehru, said that unity in diversity. Though we all belong to different religion, different caste, but we are all one, that is Indians. Any problem, any situation, let us all join our hands together and fight for that and bring our freedom. Last but not the least, we all should thank the militants, the military forces, the armed forces who have left their happiness, their family members and everything for the sake of our safety and our happiness. So let us all salute those armed men today and thank them for standing and safeguarding our borders so that we are all very happy at our houses. Once again, wish you all a happy 75th Independence Day. Thank you.